Hello, hello. Hopefully nothing else is wrong and you guys can hear me. I seem to be live on 3 services. Okay. But Twitch, I'm only promoting Twitch, obviously. Okay. If you all give me a moment, I'm letting people roll in, but I also gotta, send announcements. Various announcements. If you're watching now, hi, how you doing? Doing on all the socials and whatnot, as you do. I don't want to unlock more on X. I'm pretty much done with X. I'm pretty much just advertising this stream on X. Need to get my blue sky icon fixed up. Okay. Now this is a special stream, as this is a pre-streaming stream. I am playing Frostpunk 1, but I'm going to be playing it on the easiest setting just to experience the story. Hopefully you'll be along with me for that. I'm doing that because I have Frostpunk 2 and I want to get to it, but I want to have experienced the story, including the DLC for Frostpunk 1, which is what I'm about to do. You know, I just realized I'm about to do that intro again anyway for the people who watch the episodic version on YouTube. I'm staring at my preview window and I think I got everything aligned and my camera is more centered than it was. So we'll see if this works, and if this works, I'll try and do this for future endeavors. I have a speck on the screen. Well, that's a problem that can be solved later. Okay. You should be able to talk to me on every service, and hopefully I will see it. Let's do a little test real quick. You won't see it on screen though. You'll only see the Twitch chat from stream because that's how Twitch promotional shenanigans works. So if I type, can I type from YouTube? I guess I can. Looks like it's sent. Now I just have to, now it didn't appear on screen, which is correct. We're in the brief testing phase. There's so much trying to just, it took me 4 hours to get this far. Again, today, I feel like I have to do a technical support, and it takes me like 5 minutes to set up the customize going live notifications for everybody. And now I gotta find my YouTube tab. Okay, so if I go over here and click on this and mute that, I see the Improvision Entertainment posted on YouTube. Okay, cool. Alright. So we in it to win it. I look a little fuzzy around the edges of the camera. I'm not sure why that is, but hey, we doing this thing. I'll try and pay attention to the game audio to make sure it's not too loud. Well, let's try and do a little something with that now. Nope, that seems way too loud. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Master volume is at 3. Alright, we're gonna consider that good enough. Hopefully chat is working. Hopefully people will show up. We'll just see how it goes. No pressure if it doesn't. It is what it is. I'm a very small streamer. I will have to figure out how to see YouTube notifications at some point. Alright, let's do this. Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Huntermun, and this is more of Frostpunk. Now, in case I actually got the other videos uploaded to YouTube, which I don't know that I did, but like, presuming I did, let's say, those were some time ago. I believe more than a year ago. I have played the game since then, but I played it in sandbox mode, which might have been entertaining for you, but like, I was having connection problems. In any event, that's for the playlist shenanigans. This is my intro for you watching the episodic version. Point being, right now, I want to play Frostpunk 2. But I haven't done the main story or the DLCs for Frostpunk 1 completely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just knock them out. I'm going to put them on the easiest story setting. And if you ever want to see me play back through them on a more challenging difficulty level, or you want to see me do some sandbox, then suggest it on any of the polls that I've got running. Which reminds me, I need to change the link for the current poll after this recording episode. Alright, so in any event, let's just knock this to full screen. And I will move. It's first episode curse all over again. I'll move my camera if things feel like they're in the way. You can soften the blow of each death by signing ceremonial funerals. Hope will still fall, but half as much. Wait, it didn't ask me for difficulty level. I think I've already messed up. That was quick. That was quick. First episode shenanigans. Okay, 1 second. Sweet. Main story. Customize scenario. Knocking to the easiest. So we're doing this exclusively for the story, as I was saying. Let's try that again. Oh, cool. It didn't have to load everything.
The still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped with pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all.
Mm-hmm.
Without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us.
That's the day after tomorrow.
We lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Oops. Let me see if I can fix that in the options screen. Alright. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On our way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the side of the generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any one of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. Oh man. If you're noticing an increase in quality from the last time I streamed or played this game, yes, I have a much better video card now. You need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death, stockpile coal, and start the generator. Okay, pausing. We've got 80 people homeless. Alright. So this isn't going to be easy because it's still a game that requires paying attention and okay, we're gonna start by getting the generator to turn on and getting people housing. Economy. Right. Beginning to remember my windows. Okay, I need to turn off the option for the mouse that causes the capture to grab the edge of the window. I can't do that. Okay, so if I want to do stuff outside of the game, I have to Alt-Tab. That is unfortunate. We will increase the speed. We're trying to get through this. Okay, we want shelter for everybody. We want a hunter's post. And we want a workshop. How much food do we have? We have no food. Okay, Hunter's Hut doesn't need to be warmed, I remember. Oh my god, this spins so much better than it used to. Building arrow block. Place for an important facility. Oh, I need to build street. That way I will not be blocking the important facility. Everybody can get on that. It'll be great. Hopefully I'll still get the little tutorial things. Workday is up, so we're going to turn the generator on. Ooh, the generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of the coal reserves. Now, and that doesn't mean instantly, luckily. That doesn't mean it instantly dies. Now, for the food, there will be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Working on it. And whatever this is, no roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We better do something about it. I'll provide shelter for everyone. I will provide shelter for some. Hunter's Lodge is almost built. Let's see, my wood is 71. Wow, that is easy. Okay, is anybody currently unemployed? Yeah, they must have gotten an entire wood stack. Oh, is that 15 children? That's 15 no? 15 engineers. Alright, get on that food. Now, I have done a lot of this game in the past, so hopefully it'll come back to me pretty quickly. Actually, we don't need the... Hold on, pause these. How much does shelter provide for 10 people? Okay, I'm working on 40 people. We'll see how it goes. Click. Wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Thank you. Currently no dropped frames. How fast are we going? We're not going fast. Pause. Workers needed. There's so much to do and not enough to do it. A quick way of addressing the problem would be to get the children to work. Open the book of laws. We will not be doing we will be doing the best, safest, nicest run that we can if we're going to be playing on easy, right? We're not going to go crazy with things. Child shelters. Safe if they stay in shelters, they won't cause any mischief. I will have to build a child shelter. Providing all children a place to shelter gives a permanent hope bonus. New law in the sign. I was gonna say new law in the city. Okay. Now, child shelter is warm. Which means for the moment I can put it a little bit further back. Is that butting up against the side or is that going over? That's butting up against the side. What are they going to do all day? Watch the snowfall? Yeah. Makes sense to me, but they should learn something as well. I mean, we'll get to it. Okay. Next priority, tech. Everyone feels relieved with roof, even a flapping one over their head. Hope rises. I don't have a lot of wood left. Childcare for it. Child shelter is ready and children are safe. People can work without something happening to their worrying about something happening to their kids. Okay. So child shelter holds 15 children, which is how many children I have. I assume that's the hunters going out? Take engineers off of here, put them onto here. Oh, I need to add a new research. Need to get a beacon up and running quicker than usual. Oh, I don't have enough resources to... Alright. That time we lucked out because the X in the top corner of the window was what I tried to click on, and my mouse being prevented from leaving the window stopped me from ending this recording abruptly. That would have been very bad. Alright. Okay, we need a medical center. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. I've got to hold on. People are depending on me. Okay. If I stop this entirely, does that give me back any wood? It does. Okay. Then research a beacon. Pay attention to people working in the morning. We got a child thing. What do we got? Just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world we're creating, you can see blah, blah, blah. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different. It was the right thing to do. Hope will rise slightly. And there it goes. Exclamation point. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're out there. She wants to join the first scout team we send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. Speaking of which, it's the middle of the day. Generator off. Nobody's home. Got to pay attention to when people are finished with a job or not. Got to keep around 20 in my pocket for doing another upgrade in a second. So we got 28. So we'll do that. We can start new research, which is what I was expecting. Alright, we'll go with faster gathering. Okay, we got 10 people free. Oh. I can introduce a new law. Cool. But also, let's get medical post up and running. Oh, that fits in the tiny space. Okay. Keep one close to the generator. And then... That's what we're doing. Okay, we can do a new law. Medic apprentices, engineering apprentices. Education is key to our future. Let's teach our children medicine so they can help with the sick. Now, as much as I would like to do engineering, I am on easy mode, so let's just make it even easier. Give the kids something to do. Build a cookhouse and start making meals. Whoops. It has been a while. How much do I need? 20 wood? There's that 20 wood I was talking about. Okay, hold on. I just got 15 free. Oh, wait, that's steel. Uh... We do want to start making food. What is this? We have raw food, which people will eat for the moment. I need to... I need to research a sawmill. Did people go home for the day? (6 p.m.) It's not quite 6 p.m. I didn't hear work done for the day. Da da da, whatever. Okay, we're gonna need sawmill, and we're gonna need enough to make a sawmill. Time off for the day. Generator turns back on. That requires, I forget, engineers? Does that require engineers? It does. We should get that one person healed. Question is, where's the best... Okay, we need to get the renewable wood going. We need to get a beacon done. Okay. I know what I'm doing, theoretically. I need to get a cookhouse going on. Okay, so what do I need next? Cookhouse. I think cookhouse is second after beacon. Sawmill is first, so sawmill, beacon, cookhouse. Oh, every time it gives me an announcement thing, it slows it down. I have 5 people who aren't assigned. I think for new law, I'm going to do extended shifts so I can extend shifts on the research team. Does it slow down every time the day starts? It does. Let's get to work. Can't let up now. Okay. Generator off. Coal pile depleted. That means we've got 15 workers somewhere. Let's make sure that our regular coal is not being taken up at the moment. Sawmill research. Cool. Okay, we'll get the sawmill going on. We got enough for this people beacon. Beacon. Valid placement location, not adjacent to street. Okay, we'll go right there in front of the hunter's hut. And then we'll build our last two houses. Or last two tents, I should say. Pick our next tech. It's a question, it's a question. Oh, need to do the cooking hut. What did I tell you to research? Hunter's gear. Okay, we'll get heaters going up. Well, hold on. Shouldn't lose any progress. Get a steam hub going on. Our first of many. Oh, speed up. Generator's down, heating is off. That is correct. About to turn it back on because the workday is going to end. Wood crates depleted. Okay, steam hub good. Let's get Hunter gear back started. That research is coming much faster. I think that must be variable on easy mode also. Let's turn the generator on. How are we doing on coal? We're doing okay on coal. Alright, I think I might do Coal Thumper next just to get it going. Speed up. People from our convoy. With basic resources secure, we can now try and rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. We already got a workshop. Beacon is being built. Rescue our lost expedition. Okay. Beacon built. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround Frostland. My balloon! Oh, hi, Molly. Never seen this game, so I don't know much about how it works. Oh, it's a colony sim. It's a very atmospheric colony sim. Sorry if it took me a second to respond. Lost Expedition, Gloomy Cave. Lost Expedition. Send scouts. Sorry. I've had a lot of technical issues today. I was planning on doing Cult of the Lamb. Okay. I need 40 wood to start scouts and 5 people. I can do that. Okay. This is our world map, Molly. We have a lost expedition. You haven't missed much, just the start of the game. We're getting our colony begun. And you're just in time for us to about to be able to say goodbye to YouTube on the episode version. Because that's my intention, is to get those scouts out there, and that's how we're probably going to end this. Hopefully my camera is more centered. The problem is the chat is behind the camera right now, so I have to like do this to read what you're saying. Missed a lot of my Shadows of Doubt stream due to work. It's pretty confusing at first. Did you like any of it? I liked it, but I didn't know if it would be good for me to stream. Like, I need an editor because. Oh, we got a greatest search. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make this happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We need a win. Okay. But yeah, I like Shadows of Doubt, but I don't know. But I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we need 5 people that need work. There's a lot of sitting around and trying to work out to connect your evidence. Right. I was having trouble with the evidence connecting part because I wasn't sure how much of a criminal I was supposed to be trespassing to gather intel. That's kind of where my line came up. How much is it expected that I'm supposed to be breaking into people's apartments and gathering information? Because it seems like it's pretty expected, but I could be wrong. Okay, let's see here. Now we need to set up a Steam hub, which won't cover that building. Alright, we're gonna have to see who gets cold. Oh, the game slowed me down again. Up here in the top right corner of the screen, Molly, is how long until an expedition arrives, basically. The game slows down every working thing. I don't think I can change that. So people are about to go to work, which means I can turn off the generator. It says, at least we're alive. Not everyone's so lucky. Get a move on, chaps. There's still plenty of work to do. We're going to turn off the generator to conserve coal. Alright, we are now making rations. People eat rations more than they eat raw food. Raw food they eat twice the amount to get as full as they are. Alright, we found survivors. The rest of our people made camp here, too exhausted to move on. We should escort them to the city. I agree. Lost expedition, a happy reunion. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days, and we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'll begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed in and ready to go. We have discovered sites, the observatory, and sturdy shelter. We'll escort the survivors to the city, and we need to make another child shelter and 4 more houses to house everybody. And on that note, for anybody watching the episodic version later on the YouTube, I have no idea if that did the right button. No, it probably didn't do the right button. Well, I have to Alt-Tab out anyway, so ahem. Where's my OBS? Good grief. Anybody watching the episodic version later on YouTube, I would like to thank you for watching. This has been Frostpunk, presented by Improvision Entertainment. I've been Hunterman, and I will see you in the future, in which we will pick up right here where we left off. Later. Okay. Okay. So for Molly, and anybody else who's in chat, okay. I enjoyed the atmosphere of Shadows of Doubt, but I really wasn't sure how much it wanted me to be a criminal to collect information. That's pretty much what it boils down to. And like I'll come back to it. I wasn't sure if it counted as an open world game, so I didn't put it on the that reminds me. Hi, Molly. How you doing? I guess we'll take a breather for a second as I go into Nightbot and change the link for the new poll. Don't link it just yet, Molly. I know that's a reflex. There is a new poll. I don't know if you voted in it, but it just launched today. The cutoff for the new poll is when I finish Frostpunk 2's campaign or February 14th, whichever comes first. Okay, let's see here. I wish Nightbot could work in YouTube, but it's still giving me trouble. Copy link. February poll is for open world games. Paste. Update. Okay, now people who are watching on the only service that I am promoting, Twitch, can do exclamation point vote in the chat. Molly, if you would be so kind as to check and make sure that works. And also vote in the poll if you want. There you go. 2025's February poll is for open world games. Like I said, the cutoff is February the 14th, just because that's an easy date for me to remember. Or the end of Frostpunk 2's campaign, whichever is later. I should also note that the third place winner of the current poll that just closed this past Monday, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which I very much considered... I don't want to try and overpromise. I promise only to play the top winning game. But on this occasion, top 2, because Frostpunk 2 is a game I want to play, and it's second place in the poll, and it turns out, my bad, the DLC for Cult of the Lamb looks like it's mostly skins and appearances, so the most I can do in Cult of the Lamb is actually completion. I didn't realize that. I mean, besides Twitch integration and hanging out with you guys in chat and having you contribute to the cult. But oops. So it's going to be mostly Frostpunk and Frostpunk 2. But Tears of the Kingdom was third place. Tears of the Kingdom is open world, so Tears of the Kingdom is also on the current poll. But also, Monster Hunter Wilds, which, if it gets voted on as the game that open world game I'll be playing on stream, it will be the first $70 game I buy. So you can force that to happen. I've gone out of my way to not buy any games at $70 as this current generation of gaming goes. But hey, if that's what you want, I will probably be playing it with other people, and I may be playing it at weird times. I hope to have a schedule starting, let's say, in March, because I will be having access to Medicaid. So we'll see about sleep schedule and other stuff like that when that happens. Otherwise, I'm ready to get back into it. Molly, if you have questions about Frostpunk, the basic setting is alternate history, in which for some reason the Earth has gotten pretty cold. Still haven't pre-ordered Monster Hunter Wilds. I need to do that. No, nobody ever needs to pre-order a video game anymore, Molly. That just helps. That only helps the companies, and it doesn't help you in any way as a gamer. It doesn't get you more stuff. It's a way for them to have you around their little finger. But sure, I mean, it lets you maybe, on some occasions, download the game early. So you're going to be playing too, Molly? Would you like to hook up? No pressure, but I'm a intermediate player. Let's carefully say intermediate player of Monster Hunter games. I've pretty much always enjoyed them on some level, but I haven't really gotten into them until Monster Hunter World greatly reduced the tutorial. It simplified it, it made it straightforward, and you could break off and do whatever you wanted. And the most important feature, the thing that I once said would be the reason I would buy a Monster Hunter game finally, because the problem with the Monster Hunter game inherently is that it will always run out. It will always die after like a few years because people who are into Monster Hunter will all migrate to the next Monster Hunter. But the thing I said would be the kickoff point for me getting the next Monster Hunter would be going crossplay, which this one is. So you'll be able to play it on PlayStation. Can you play it on Nintendo? I don't know if you can play it on the Switch or the Switch 2. But like you'll be able to play it on PlayStation, Microsoft, and Steam. Cross-platform. So it doesn't matter where you pick it up, we can play together. Pre-ordered it for the early release usually, but I'll probably get the deluxe pack. Yeah, you and Zamf. Zamf always gets... Sometimes Zamf buys more copies of the game so that people can play with him. Which I already said I'd be picking up a copy of the game myself if we got to that point where it was cross-platform. Wilds is not likely to be on Switch since it's the main series of Monster Hunter. They're of the titles that are usually on lower quality consoles. Counterpoint, Molly. It's very possible that Monster Hunter Wilds will be on Switch 2, which I expect to be out at the end of summer. So, that's a Switch. It's also the first Nintendo console with a 2 in the title, which is a little weird after all these years. But I guess they really wanted to avoid a Wii U scenario. Alright. Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Huntermun, and this is going to be more of Frostpunk 1. On the road to Frostpunk 2. I heard a sound effect. I heard a honk. I'm glad those still work, and I'm glad I saw that it did appear on screen. Okay. Welcome, Fenrir. Alright. Okay. I think we should get a Coal Thumper next. Oh, I can make a new law. We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. Hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly. I don't know if we need that. Oh, let's do emergency shifts. We have to concentrate on the task at hand and the cost of everything else. You force workers in a facility to work for the next 24 hours. If the Switch runs at 60 FPS minimum, then I could see it maybe. Why, Molly? Hasn't Monster Hunter been 30 FPS game for a long time until recently? Until very recently. Okay. How are we doing on coal? Okay. They don't like the idea of... I hope these shifts are only used for real emergencies. They will be. We're on easy mode. We're just doing this for the story. Welcome, Civ. Hope you're having fun. Hope the game is... Oh, let me know, guys, how it sounds, how it looks. You're the only bounce off I have. Okay, hunter's gear. So we can get more raw food. Cool. How much can we store? Looks like we can store 300 and 300. Okay, what do we want to check on next? Let's get Coal Thumper going on. Things are about to get pretty cold. We have one less sick person. Oh, the game is not running at full speed again. It does that sometimes. You can just ban the... Oh, I forgot to build the houses. Whoops. I forgot to build the houses. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the party. People from our convoy, reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunite after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expedition left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. Surely they'll help us find footing. We will look for the others. Okay, Molly asked. Not the off-named ones? Rise is not the main title in Monster, and the monsters didn't need so much precision to dodge as the main titles, so it was fine. They usually make their main titles a lot harder, though. Okay. Was World the main title? Because that's the one I easily put the most time into after 3 and 4 Ultimate. Okay. We have enough wood to make houses, so let's do that. We should have already done that, so let's actually build ahead. World is main title. Cool, cool. I think the next thing we'll do is we'll try and get to the next level of tech so we can get the next ring of heat. Temperature is going to drop 2 levels in the next, what is that, 48 hours? So we'll have to get on that. We also need another child shelter. Why is that one 3 deep, but the other one isn't? Weird. This is something the creator of the game said a few times. This is not like a bias against the Switch. Personally love my Switch. I don't know how much power the Switch 2 is going to pack. Switch 2 is going to pack decent power. I think it's going to be 1080 in the handheld mode now, finally. Oh, how are we doing on... What's our food balance looking like? We gain 44 rations a day, we consume 110 a day. Alright, so we need more hunters. Okay. Need to put people on... Get these coal piles out. Alright, those 9 people we got left, are those all engineers? Those are all engineers. Search for others. Oh shit. Those people have been sitting there for a while, so that's my first definitely inefficient way of doing something. Those beacon people have been sitting there for too long. They should have left hours ago. Workday is done. Coal Thumper is researched. Speaking of coal, turning on the generator for people at night. Alright, let's see. We need 50 wood to get the drawing boards. We might need to wait and do that in the morning. Coal Thumper requires 15 to make, so we'll get on that. Alright, generator's turning on. We got one person a little being treated in care. Alright, let's rush through the night. Second hunter hut going up. One person starving. One person hungry, I should say. There we go. They finally ate. Eight hours until our scouts reach their destination. Our food consumption is close. Can't sleep in the afternoon today because that would make me unable to fall asleep. I hear that. Things are going well. Have the captain to thank for that. I mean, so far so good. We'll see how it goes. Oh, is that morning shift? That's morning shift. Generator off. Save energy. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. So we definitely need a heater on this building. Did I not research heaters? That's emergency shift. Did I not research heaters? No, I didn't. Alright, everybody turn off your jobs for a moment. Okay, that's food preparation. We're gonna need that. Nobody's homeless. Alright, let's speed up the process. So we don't freeze to death on duty.
Work time. Get back to work.
Okay. We got heated going on our food. Heaters research. I don't know what we need steelworks for just yet. Let's go to the drawing boards. Storage limit reached. Oh, I think I need drawing boards to get more storage going on. Scouts have reached the sturdy shelter. Cool. I gotta start paying attention to these sound effects again. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Explore. The trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's notice posted by the heavy door to all scientists. If you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in two directions. London, 1934 miles. Home, 27 miles. Discovered site, steel bridge. Take resources. Alright, moving on to the steel bridge. Speeding things up.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
How are we doing on... Okay. So, resources, coal thumper, 15 wood, tree steel, I wish there was a way to make these highlights just appear without you having to hover over them. Alright, getting some people a little bit sick. Let's build a cemetery before we need it. Cemetery established can bury the dead. Oh, we reached our destination. Missed that. A brass plaque on the bridge reads, "Built by the people of Winterhome, A.D. 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by the working automaton. Explore." We stopped at the edge of the deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. Send it to the city. Automaton sent to the city. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared over the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisp of snow started to settle on the bridge. Let's go for the weather station. A tall building with some peculiar devices on the roof. It's likely the weather station is set up by scientists from Winterhome. Okay, we've got our first automaton coming in. It'll be in about 2 days. Exclamation mark. Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we are on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out in Winterhome. Okay, it is about to warm up. Things are going well. We've got the captain to thank for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good day. Let's see how we can make the city even better. Alright. Warming up. Turning off the generator during the day to save power. Turning off the heater since we no longer need it. The steam hub, I mean. Discontent rises slightly because I've turned off the generator, but it is what it is. Oh, everybody needs to go back to Collectathon. Alright, nobody is homeless. Oh, that's the hub. I was like, why is that facility closed down? Freaking out for a second. Oh, I need to build the cemetery. Doesn't need to be at town. And then I will build another workshop while people are healthy and we are on easy mode.
Work time. Get back to work.
Remember, what is this? Storage limit reached, right. So you guys can't make any more. So let's research resource depot upgrades. So depot will store 50% more. Oh wait, I have resource depots? Whoops. I will need 20 steel to research. Okay. I think I've got steel around that I'm not utilizing. We're not ahead on food just yet. We're slow on time. Cemetery established, hope rises. Don't worry, we'll be able to make that hope plummet. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, we need a place to put the food. People coming home for the night. Turn the generator on. People power. Cold homes. Captain, some are people concerned about the low temperatures in their houses. They sensibly point out that it'd be easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. Let's heat some homes. You have to start heating two of the cold homes within 2 days and then keep them heated for at least 2 days. I won't address this right now. Discontent will rise slightly. Because I just turned the generator on. This game has finicky scenarios where, like, best I could do would be to warm up these two houses that are further away, but I don't have the knowledge to do that just yet. Valid placement not adjacent to street. Scouts have reached the weather station. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything seems to be operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome were working on. Explore. Grim forecast. We found our scientists' notes. They predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Winterhome, coal mine. Alright. Winterhome is, it's gonna be plot. Exclamation mark. Abandoned station. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few lamenting openly, "I knew we shouldn't have come! At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks." We'll have to answer soon enough. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. Alright, we're picking food. Alright, we've increased the amount of food rations that we can have, so that's good. How are we looking on... Okay. Food is barely not in the green, so we need more hunters. We need to get steel production going on. We're doing perfectly fine on coal for the moment. Health is doing well. Houses are doing okay. Okay. So whatever I just said, we need to get steel production going on. We just got more hunters. What am I trying to click on here? People getting a little sickly. Okay. They're currently running out of citizens. We need more citizens. Rise and shine, people. Look, the sun's up already. Story thing. A word of advice. Research storage. We're getting short on resources. Our needs are great and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will extend working hours. Open the book of laws. Extended shifts. Yes. We will do that. We got 5 hours till the scouts get there and 17 hours till the automaton gets back. My father used to tell us we were the... Wait, actually, what resource are we doing bad on? Food is barely matching. Alright, let's turn the generator off for a moment.
Work time. Get moving.
I need to research steelworks. So we can make steel. And we're about to find out what happened to Winterhome. Hold on to your butts. Fall of Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair, following the squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources, and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead. There's no hope. We're on our own. Snowcliff and American camp discovered. Well, obviously we want to check out the American camp. Wait, it's way back there? How many resources do you guys have on you? You've got steam cores on you. You've got some rations, you've got some wood, you've got some coal. We're not super hurt for those things just this second. Let's see if we can check out this large convoy. Alright, for anybody watching the episode version later on the YouTube, I would like to thank you for watching. This has been Frostpunk, presented by Improvision Entertainment. I've been Huntermun, and I will see you in the future, in which we will probably have people freaking out about Winterhome. See you. I hope you guys are still out there having a good time. I'm just going to go right into the next episode and start recording again. Feel free to say hi to YouTube. Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Huntermun, and this is more of Frostpunk 1. Which we are right where we left off. We are alone. The news has shocked everyone in the cities, in the city block. There are supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here, people living normal lives in homes heated by a generator, but we're alone. Hope falls. Alright, now the real campaign begins. They're all dead? Coming here was a fool's errand. We should go back. This place is a deadly trap. We need to get out of here. We should have stayed in London. Surely it couldn't have fallen like this. That's a movie, guys. Sorry. London has fallen. Winterhome has also fallen. They're all dead? How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us in this frozen desert. People start to gather as news of the fate of Winterhome spreads throughout the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Choose our path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into chaos that consumed Winterhome. Shout out to Silo on Apple TV Plus. I recommend it. No reason, just putting that out there. Order and discipline, or faith and spiritual strength. I mean, order and discipline. We need to mobilize and stand together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. Start the neighborhood watch. Build and man 2 watchtowers. A volunteer force would be better. I'm glad to have them. Good, we need someone to keep the peace and watch for trouble. See people get behind you. Alright, we're doing order. Oh, I didn't have enough to make a sec. Oh, hold on. Am I getting a steel mill? Is that possible? Or am I still researching it? You'd think I'd remember from this recently. Steelworks 91%. Oh, we're unpaused. The Londoners, the unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of people are still so scared they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. 15 days? That seems shorter than normal mode. They've come to us to try and change your mind. You say order will save us? Nonsense. What are we gonna What are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? We don't want to reach London. We don't. If we don't try and reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down. We're not going to die. Okay. So you got 15 days to get people in order, otherwise you lose a bunch of people to leaving for London. This is probably what this says. Your people are divided. Some of them are scared. They plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try and convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Alright, in just about 4.5 days, it's going to get a little colder. Before that happens, I would like to have the second level of generator ring completed. Steelworks. We need steel. Now, is this a building that needs to be set up in a specific location? Oh, it is. Cool. Okay, second level of generator. Gonna need the medical post shenanigans. Generator range upgrade. Alright, need 20 wood. Alright, we have 20 wood. Did I turn the generator on last night? I think maybe I didn't, and then maybe that's why people got sick. Alright, we'll get steel production going on. Hey, the automaton has returned to the city. Alright, we're gonna put the automaton... Oh wait, can we do this yet? We can. How are we doing on food production? Barely. Okay, we'll put the engineers in the steel mill soon enough. It's safe, right? Our inventors thought of everything. Are automatons dangerous? That thing's bloody massive. What did you call that thing? An automaton? Okay. Using automatons. Our first automaton is operational. Not that we created it or anything like that. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labor crews. They work around the clock in short breaks to refuel the generators. We can research upgrades and raise their efficiency and capacity. And we will, because we're on easy mode, so we're going to make a push to do that. What we really need is more people. Hopefully the scouts can find more people in 11 hours. We're going to need more medical care going on. People join the Londoners. Sir, the people who want to leave London have successfully urged their friends and neighbors to join them. The people are more persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. I see. Okay. One of the things we're going to need is we're going to need resource collection. Okay. Take the engineers out of here. Put them over here. Hopefully these people can find people and then escort them home. We're good on coal. We're gonna try and not turn the generator off anymore because it'll make discontent and whatnot. Temporary modifiers last for 24 hours. Okay.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Generator range upgrade research. Generator zone extends further now. Coal consumption is higher than wind star. Okay. Yes. Now, a question. Having the generator, are we meeting... We are not meeting coal consumption. That is not good. We, unfortunately, to rectify that, we're going to need more people. Storage limit reached on coal? Oh. Maybe doing that would also help. Oh, wait, that's a resource depot. Well, we need a resource depot. But we need a place to put our resources next. What do we just... Oh, scouts have reached the convoy. That's what that sound was. Survivors! Convoy carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. They sought Winterhome. The workers who were riding in the convoy told us they were heading for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up, they said. We tried to follow a search pattern, find it, but we ran out of fuel. Escort the survivors to the city, send them to the city, or leave the survivors to their fate. No, no, no. Escort them to the city. Wow. Okay, we're gonna need 5 houses. We're gonna get right the hell on that. We have 20 hours until they get back. Cool, cool. That's what we need, more people. What do we need under resources? Sawmills and steam sawmills efficiency by 25%. Oh, you know what? Hold on. That's not what we want. Food, health, and shelter. Medical post upgrade. Improved tools and methods employed medical posts will heal the sick 10% faster. Okay, we're gonna do that after we do bunkhouses. No, no, we got sick people. Indecisive, indecisive. I should ask you guys, what do you think I should do? What should I focus on? Coal pile depleted. That's kind of good. Alright, I need a gathering post. Well, no, I don't. I need a... Well, I do need a gathering post. And then I'll need a resource depot, 40 wood, 20 steel. Let's increase the food production. Alright, we should start getting a little ahead of food. Medical post upgrade. I just realized I need to do the watchtowers. And the houses. Okay, we're gonna put that watch there. We're gonna try and keep the house. Well, hold on. Let's get some overlap going on. Okay. Alright, coal balance is higher than what it was, so that's good.
Night is coming.
Bill Watchtowers doesn't have a limit on it. Thank you for the honk. Oh, Cody! Welcome to the party, Cody. I'm so happy I have this set up that I can barely see that in the corner of my eye. Hola! How are you doing this evening? Sorry for not posting this week. Things have happened. Bit tired but surviving. I hear that. Okay. Hold on, there's alt key? Alt key. I can see where everybody is currently working. Can I put engineers in watchtowers? I can. I just need to meet this objective. Life has been unkind for a while. Yeah. For so many people, and you know, it'll get worse on Monday. Watchtowers Village, promise you man the watchtowers and bring order to the city. Hope rises. Fighting arenas. Nothing relieves tension better than watching a few rounds of an all-out slugfest. New building fighting arena. Evening bouts will reduce discontent. Cody says, I mean, I wish there wasn't the case. Honestly, just not being able to find a place to live for 2 years is ridiculous. Yeah. I'm happy that you're able to try. Speaking to my own situation, like, I have a roof over my head, but, like, do I really? How long can it last? I would say the economy has been pretty much, yeah, going downhill since starting in Trump. COVID really kicked everybody in the face because companies use COVID as an excuse to like raise the prices of everything, and then they never drop them. I can't believe how much it is to just get a single meal at a fast food place still. At least we have it better than these people. Wanderers gain more followers. Alright, it's gonna get colder here in 2 days. Wonder if Captain really has a plan. It's a wonder for us all. Okay, how many houses do I have left? 25 vacancies, so I need 3 more houses. We're about to get some homeless people, everybody. Look out. Scouts have returned safely to the city with a lot of resources. You can disband the scouts at the beacon or send them back out into Frostland. Oh, we're sending them back out. Oh, we have 20 people homeless and 16 people need medical attention. I says, yeah, I can't find anything that isn't just rent. Nothing to buy or mortgage, nothing to rent to own. Just flat out rent, which is thievery, but also can't blame people not wanting to outright sell when the housing markets have been. I was saying that I have 15k in the bank, mind you, right? Oh, I missed the earlier. Like, it doesn't matter that I have like 15k chilling in the bank. I can't rent a place in my house family because I can't make income that reaches the required level. Yeah, guys, that's kind of the situation all over the place because a bunch of giant corporations have bought up all the houses and aren't selling them to anybody. Okay, let's solve housing. I like being able to say that. One of the reasons I like playing city simulator games is because I can make cities and civilizations be able to run better than ours. Banks, corporations, Chinese investment firms own the house. Yep, yep. Okay, now we should have some more engineers. We do. Let's do a research. Let's get bunk houses going on so we can upgrade all the houses for better heating. Doesn't it suck that a post-apocalyptic colony sim game can make you feel better about saving civilization than actual civilization? Or is that just me? Speaking of saving civilization, I bet we need more. It makes me feel better about the current reality. I'm intrigued, Cody. Can you elaborate? Oh, did you see the game made by the people who made Until Dawn? Made a story game about the lead up to the like a prequel to Dead by Daylight. Did you see anything with that? Saying I feel like Myers or Pyramid Head could solve a lot of our issues in our government. You know, I hate to say this, but I'd vote for Jigsaw, like, for real. No, 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 not Alan Wake. Yeah, you're right. Jigsaw had a vision. Um, not Alan Wake. Give me a few minutes. I'll look it up between episodes. Okay, we're getting housing solved. Casting of Frank Stone. Yes, that. Exactly. Did you see it? Like I said, made by the people who made Until Dawn and The Quarry and all those other games that are pretty cool movie-like story games. Okay, I'm gonna need to move the sawmill. Aware of it exists, but I haven't had a chance to really look into it. A lethal company feels more like the way the economy is going. I agree with that. Helped my cousin look at houses the other week, and everything 800 a month or less was literally just shitty wooden box with no central heating, cooling, no dishwashers, applications sold, as well as landlord, obvious water damage. See, what would it be now? Was it really like 20 years ago that I was living in Colombia? Like, when I first lived in Colombia? Jeez, I'd have to think about that. But when I first lived in Colombia, I was able to afford an apartment, power, and internet for like $500 a month. A studio apartment, right? Where like the living room is also the kitchen, the the bedroom exists but it doesn't have a door to it, and there's a bathroom. Like, I made it work. My power bill was like $30 a month. Okay, let's see here. I need to be able to store more resources. Not adjacent to street is fine. Can I pick beforehand? No, I can't. I have to just be ready when it's done. Oh, shit. Scouts are waiting. Let's check out the observatory. Damn it, I gotta be on top of the scouts. Alabama, the living wage is like 35K, so everything is cheaper. 801K is bottom range. To see the trash is now 800 was surprising. I mean, did I actually build the arena? I don't think I actually built the arena. No, there's an arena over there. Alright, who's unemployed? We got some unemployed engineers. You know what that means? More workhouse. Like, that's one of the problems with me trying to, like, get a minimum wage job and move out, is minimum wage is as much as it was, what, in 2007? And back then it should have been $15 an hour, and it's still, right now it should be like $27 an hour, and it's still $7 an hour. Order symbol? Timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if weren't for our watchman. a neighbor commented. We're lucky to have them. I'm glad it ended well. Yeah, guys, it's bad out there. It's bad in here. It's about to get freezing cold in this. It's about to drop to negative 40 degrees Celsius in the next day and a half in game. Fighting arena built. Hope rises. As a reminder to everybody, we are playing on the easiest difficulty setting because we are doing it for the story. So we are trying to keep discontent low and keep hope high. Though having said that, it's about time we built another medical post. Where's our current medical post? Current medical post. So I'll have a second warm medical post, I think. Mental health help is worse. Artistic son waited like 10 years before he could get started state help. Things like respite case. Wait now 25 to 30 years. So child is born and registered will not receive any assistance until they're adult. Discontent low, hope high. Opposite of the state of existence in the US. Got it. Well, I am playing on easy mode, but I get really close on normal. If I could play at like 40% of normal, I would do it.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Alright, we're going to zoom out and make sure we got engineers in all the medical facilities. Okay, you're still collecting wood. You're better going straight to someone who raises trains them and trying to work something out. Directly trainer, but definitely it's cheap given the intensity of training. Oh, service dog. Just reading that out of order would have. So, I like the new camera placement, but it's in the way of my chat, so I'm not sure how this is working out for you guys. Sorry. Alright. Cole is barely making it by. Food is currently balanced, so that means that the people I just added to food should be doing well. One gravely ill. Oh, I need the next level of generator researched. Let's get the workshops going on a little bit. A little bit longer. Pseudo care through my brother's job. Works in a hospital. Or keeps service dog, but can't just skip the line. Bunkhouse research. Cool. Now we start the arduous process of making new houses and then upgrading the ones that aren't upgraded yet. Okay. Next we need... generator power upgrade. Pretty awful for a first world nation. We have like the worst health and medical care and economy we're just wrecked. Oh yeah. We're at the end of the United States one way or the other. Unless we can turn things around in whatever 5 or 6 years from now. Start turning them around in 5 or 6 years. I mean, pretty much the human race is kind of doomed at this point, if I'm being real. I figure, you know, somebody like China will invade us and stop us from hurting ourselves and take us over or something in the next 50 years. Scouts have reached the observatory. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precise instruments, and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone's inside. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explained that they came here for help but found everyone dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important to them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere, by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. Oh, we've got southern volcanoes apparently dimming the sun. Escort the survivors to the city. We're seeing the same kind of people who screwing up here are infecting the mindset of the people in other places. Cheese quesadillas are legit, though, at least. Well, the canceling soundproofing headphones is pretty much a necessity with our boy. Alright, for anybody who's watching later on the YouTube, I would like to thank you for watching. This has been Frostpunk 1, presented by Improvision Entertainment. I have been Huntermun, and I will see you in the future. Now, unlike some other times, we're going to go ahead and continue until the next story beat happens, which might be a few seconds from now, so we'll see what happens.
Work time. Get moving.
How are we doing on coal? I think we're even right now. We're pretty much even. Oh, I need the capacity to store more coal. How are we doing on food? Ooh, we are just about even on food. Alright, well, we got survivors coming in. They'll be able to do jobs, so... more Hunter's Hut. Like, I try and get a few games of Dead by Daylight myself just because they have a game mode event going on. I wanted to drop by and say hi at least. Well, thank you for stopping by, Cody. Consider using exclamation point vote in the chat for the new current poll for what open world game you'd want to see me play on stream. It is a list of 31 games, including Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, which I haven't started yet, but I have, and Breath of Fire and Monster Hunter Wilds, which is cross-platform play, which will be out at the end of next month. Technically, this is the poll for February. It ends when I finish the campaign of Frostpunk 2. Zelda almost won, though. Zelda made third place in the last poll. Alright, shit's about to get real cold. Hold on. Generator is about to go up. Don't let it. Sawmill upgrade. Let's see here. What do we want, guys? We want more scouts. Can't zoom out that far. Alright, everybody is full employment at this moment. We've got so much employment going on, actually, that we're full on foodstuffs. Alright, can we do anything about this road over here? I forgot when you zoom all the way in, you can hear people talking. Or scouts research. Cool. That was quick. Let's get drafting table. Alright. We don't have renewable wood yet, so we need that. Alright. Bringing YouTube back. Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and this is more of Frostpunk 1, in which I was just about to click on a story thing. It's been a few days. Well, it's been a day or so. A few hours, I guess, at the progress of this game. In any event, one of our people is gravely ill. If you sign the radical treatment law, the gravely ill will be treated in medical posts but may undergo risky amputations. Additionally, you might sign the sustained life law to keep them alive until we build an infirmary. Open book of laws. Yeah, let's go with sustained life. We'll kept alive but untreated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. We need hope to rise slightly. Alright, back at it again. I don't know why discontent just rose up. We need to get ahead of coal, which we are beginning to do. But it's going to get real cold in here in a second. Scouts have returned safely to the city. You can disband the scouts or go at the beacon. Okay. We're going to check out this gloomy cave 15 hours away. We're also going to check and see if we can make more scouts. Looks like we need 40 wood. Cool, 40 wood. Let's check out this coal mine. That's a lot of unhoused people. That's not as many as I had intended to pop up. Not enough wood? Shit. We don't need all these people being out in the cold right now. It's off time, but we need an emergency shift. Discontent will rise. How much wood do I need for that? We can't have anybody out in the cold when it's about to drop temperature real bad. Crafting machine research. Okay, cool. We're just gonna hang on to that for a second. Alright, got more people in the pipeline. Story thing is happening. Writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People already fear we'll share Winterhome's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the smallest nudges. Send a watchman to remove it. Hope will fall slightly? Hope will fall. Let's go with hope will fall slightly. How long until I can do a new law? It's gonna be a little bit. Lighter scout sleds. I can research that for wood. Need steel for a gathering post. Okay. Wait, I thought I was making... I'm making steel, right? Not right now, but I am making steel. I need to research infirmary. Story thing again. People regain hope. For the first time, the Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee for London. People are recovering from their shock at the news of Winterhome starting to have hope for the future. I'm glad to hear that. I am. I am actually glad to hear that. See you in the future, Cody. Alright, here it comes.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Okay, we're gonna turn on this heater. Let's see if we get any, like, little snowflakes going on at the moment. No, we don't. We need steel for the bunkhouses. Oh, okay. So we should get another steelworks going on. It seems like.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Scouts are waiting. More survivors. This cave is or was inhabited. There are a number of footprints leading to the entrance. We should check to see if someone is alive up there. Beset by beasts. We hear terrified shrieks coming from the cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are other people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. I mean, risk attacking the bears. People in the cave will live. Scouts will escort them to our city if they survive. Oh, that was a bong. Our scouts attacked a bear. The people in the cave joined them together. They drove the beasts away. Unfortunately, the scouts died from their injuries. The people they saved set out towards the city, guided by a map left by our scouts. Well, that's not great. That's less than good. Five people have died in your park. Lighter sleds. Any research that we can do with wood alone is good research. We need wall drill. Actually, we need infirmary. Can we get infirmary? We're having too many sick people too frequently. No, we need to fix our steel. Okay, that's fair. We need to fix our steel. How many people are incoming? How many homes do we have free? Now that some people have died. We have exactly as... Wait, we have 21 vacant beds. Okay. That's like a progress. So we need... like 2 more bunkhouses. Let's speed it up. Max on engineers. Wall drill research. Okay. Let's knock these back to normal working times. I don't know if this is the first game that ever lets you just cycle through all the stuff that you... like, all the same building types that you have, but, like... Okay. Need to improve hunters. What do we need to get the infirmary going on? Oh, we can start that. Cool. Let's do that.
Workday ends. It's time off.
We're negative on coal, but we're about to warm back up. Story thing. Another act of vandalism. The Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everybody to join them and abandon the city. Some graffiti mocks your leadership, branding you an unfit leader capable of doing what it takes to serve our people. Send watchmen to remove it or ignore it. These are just words. Let's go with fall slightly. Given the option of fall or fall slightly. Alright, scouts. Oh no, that's people. We have no scouts. People returned. Okay, we need to make more scouts. Let's check out the American camp. We have 2 homeless people. Discontent rising as I increase the... Okay, people incoming. Survivors reach the city. Sir, a group of survivors has reached the city. They are tired. They need a place to rest and a bite to eat and perhaps medical attention, but they ready to lend a hand however they can. Cool. Trouble with the Londoners. Watch members beaten. Captain, members of the neighborhood watch who were removing the Londoners' slogans have been assaulted. We should do something to protect our people. We need guards to secure the streets. We need guards to strike back. We don't need to escalate things. You have 3 days to open a guard station. Hope will rise. Oh, I need to do morning gatherings. Guard stations raise hope of people living nearby. Guard stations lower the discontent of people living nearby. You can use guard stations to break up protests. Okay, guard stations it is.
New law in the city.
Well, they have to choose who they protect, us or the leader. Finally, there will be someone to go after the criminals. Londoners gain more followers. Even playing on easy, I don't know if I'm doing that well. I wonder if the captain really has a plan. Oh, I really have a plan. I plan for it to warm up. And for me to start saving the coal. Okay. We need to bunkhouse these existing people. Where can I fit an infirmary, though? Alright, let's see here. I want to put in a resource depot. I can put in 3 right there. That would be pretty good. Just making sure. Yeah, we good. Okay. Might as well get another gathering post. Oh no, I put the gathering post on the wrong side of the building. Crap. I think. Is this collecting? I guess that is technically collecting. Story thing happening over here. Steam cores. We've just used our first steam core. Steam cores are necessary and component in advanced technology. We can't maintain steam cores in the city, so I hope that scouts find them during their expeditions. We have unused engineers. Why did hope fall when I put up guard stations? That's not what was supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen at all. Okay, I've used up my steel again. Scout waiting at the coal mine. Coal mine is automated, but the engine pressures as the mining is stopped and the snow around it is untrodden and eerie silence hangs in the air. Explore. Coal mine was operational until very recently. The machinery isn't running now, but doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota and filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. Only take the stored coal. Take the machinery apart. What is the exclamation point? What is exclamation point? Wonder if I can dismantle it later. I don't think I need that coal mine to survive, so let's take it apart. Okay, we're doing good on food and stuff. We need to learn how to make this infirmary. Oh, I was building another research thing. That's what I was doing, another workshop. Infirmary researched. Okay. We want all of that. And we need to do another research. We'll have to get the food production underway in the morning. Okay, our coal usage is a little higher than... Okay, we need to finish building these buildings to see how things actually are rocking out. We got people unhoused. Okay. Let's go with hunting tactics because I think our food is dropped. We want to stay ahead of food and coal.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
Could have been getting more trees this whole time. Guard stations built. Stations have been built and manned in order to maintain Hope City. Some people question their purpose, but majority support your decision. Cool. Alright. While you people are up and about, we got scouts waiting. There's not a living soul in the camp. We found a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees fitted with prosthetics. The American camp was supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial alarms bearing a company symbol. Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. Temporary settlement discovered. Temporary settlement discovered. Hope reigns eternal. Okay, we're gonna get everybody upgraded so that they can survive better the next time around. Did I build an infirmary? I feel like I didn't. I did. Exclamation point. People support the guards. Sir, the people are no longer concerned by the Londoners' slogan. Some have started bringing hot soup to the guards patrolling the streets. We just couldn't bear watching them walking the streets in the cold. The slogans? The deranged scrawls of cowards, nothing more. I'm glad to hear that. What is right there? Oh, big infirmary is right there. Okay, we gotta get this health situation under control. It'll all be ruined if we leave. I'm staying. We aren't gonna make it in this hole. We have to leave. Oh, two have differing opinions. And scouts made it to places. Hole in the snow cliff leads to a small chamber. Someone lives here, but the lonely human figure we saw from afar has disappeared. It might be the sole survivor of Winterhome. Explore. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people disgruntled deserted the city, and most others rebelled against him. Sites discovered: Shrouded Cave, Freshwater Springs. Let's check out the springs, because they're a little further away. we need the tech that gets us healing people a little faster. Scouts have reached the temporary settlement. Explore. Seems the settlement seems to have been abandoned. It consists of several tidy wooden shacks that are now completely empty, and an upright boulder stands at its center. Memory of Injustice. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly planed face, someone chiseled the following: "May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City. We won't touch the monument, but we decide to dismantle the huts for wood. Dreadnought Landing, Walled Colony." Walled Colony. Alright, for anybody who's watching the episodic version later on YouTube, I would like to thank you for watching. This has been Frostpunk 1, presented by Improvision Entertainment. I've been Hunterman, and I will see you in the future. Alright. For anybody who's watching later, well, no, actually, for anybody who's watching currently, I'm going to step away for just a quick moment, take a quick bathroom break, get some drink. I hope that you're having a good time watching. In case you're on that other platform I'm not promoting, because Twitch does not allow you to promote another platform while you're streaming on Twitch, please consider voting in the current poll for what games you'd like to see me play on stream. The theme this time is open world games, some of which I have played, some of which I have not. Here's the link. Sorry to Twitch that things get doubled up. I haven't found a better bot service than Nightbot, and whenever you ask for the link on Twitch, it doesn't show up other places. Just the request for it to show up shows up. So in any event, I'm going to step away for 2 to 5 minutes. I tend to stream for 4 hours when I stream, so it's only been 2.5, so I've got a little bit more time. I'm going to try and see if I can push forward to the end of this scenario, and then maybe do another scenario tomorrow night, if I feel like it. Current tentative plans are, I'm hoping to get Medicaid at the start of next month, or no, wait, the middle of next month? Sometime next month. If I can get a sleep study going on and other medical conditions covered for, then I will be in a better position to start an actual schedule again like I used to have. Having said that, I'm going to put up the BRB, and I'm going to turn off the camera, and I'm going to be back in 2 to 5 minutes. So feel free to take a break now. I will return. It's a lonely game out there. You know what? Let's take a second to check the poll real quick. Or we could not. Not really any change. That's how I'll say that. Not really any change. All right. Being treated. Cool, cool. How many people do we have? We have 28 beds vacant, so that means I can pop 2 houses at the same time. Upgrade them to bunk houses. Do I want to go ahead and get more infirmary? Okay, I can almost do a new law. I want to do that. Do. Hunting tactics. Ooh. Let's get insulated healthcare, then we'll get increased food. Captain Soldier says this city survival builder in an ice age, right? Yep. I'm trying to get through it to get to the second game, which I got for Christmas. I haven't finished the main story and all the DLC campaigns that exist. The last one of which I know is really cool. No pun intended. I do tonight, Captain Soja. There is a new poll that you might be interested in voting in for what new open world, what open world game you might want to see me play. I should note that Monster Hunter Wilds is on the poll, just for the sake of argument. And it is a top 10 of, I believe, 31 games. Alright. Voting on the poll now. Cool. Alright, I'm bringing back YouTube for the episode. Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Huntermun, and this is more of Frostpunk 1, in which we've just had some scouts reach their destination. And they found survivors. Several pools are kept freezing by a hot spring deep underground. Patches of hardy lichens cling to the bare rock and at their edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout. Explore. Deranged but alive. Near the freshwater springs, we met some refugees from Winterhome. They are sorry sight and seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Asked what kept them from starving, they look away, then mumble something about eating lichens. Escort the survivors to the city. Okay, we need to prepare 2 more houses. Okay, if I were to build a steam hub out here, what would it hit? We're kind of hurting on steel at the moment. Alright. How long before we get better heating? Okay. How long before we get better housing? House is next level. Okay. We need to make another housing district. Healthcare installation research. Cool, cool, cool. That should help with people's recovery. Oh, we have new job. Purpose. Morning gatherings. We'll gather each morning to make sure our goals or priorities for the day are clear to everyone. Morning gatherings will slightly raise hope from time to time. Hope will rise slightly. That's what we're looking for.
Listen, everyone.
New law is signed. Okay. How are we doing on coal? Unreasonably well. Alright, on that note, we will get better hunters because I think we're still hurting for food. Then we're going to start researching all the power things. We've got a cold snap coming up in 2 days. 2.5 days. Yeah, we're barely positive on food. Having said that, we need 20 steel for a resource depot. Which I believe I planned for over here. So I'll get more food stock. Be good to meet with everybody every morning. It's a waste of time, but if it helps morale. Scouts have reached their destination. Numerous snow shelters, expertly built from the blocks of hard-packed snow, huddle around cold, burned-out campfires. A deathly silence hangs over the colony. Dying exiles. Some of the exiles are still alive, just barely. We could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held a diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exile from Tesla City, with food and fuel running out, we sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. We're afraid this refers to those poor Yankees we buried. Escort the exiles to the city. We pull the dying exiles from their snow houses and... Wow, that's a... Oh, I thought there was a lot of children. It's 7 children. I thought it was 35 children. I was like, yikes! Some of them stirred from their death-like slumber to bless their absent friends for bringing help. We couldn't tell them the truth. Not yet. Okay. So we need more houses. So I need to figure out how I'm doing my housing district. Where's the nearest guard station? Okay, it's there. Okay, that's as much as we can do for the moment, but we're gonna do more. The more people we have, the more things we can set up for the long run. We're trying to get the flying hunters researched. Need more storage for food rations. I believe we are slowly reducing the number of people who are sick. We are slowly reducing. Okay, so the winterizing the healing facilities was good. They all work for nothing if we're if. Why are you starving? Alright, we're gonna need a second infirmary. We've cleared the story before. I've cleared this story before. I have done poorly at the next scenario. Well, technically I did poorly at this scenario. So I'm doing this purely for the story at this point. I have not first-hand experience. Okay, we're not having that on right now. But I'm playing basically on story difficulty, so I can knock the story out. How are you still having wood to manufacture? Okay. Flying hunters. Alright, how are we doing on food right now? We're barely even. Which means we're doing pretty well because we're slightly positive. I want to take the food. And I want to upgrade. Okay. We need more resources coming in. We need more steel. Got a lot more scouts with people about to come in. How many more houses do we need? We have 58 beds free. So that's like 30. And that's like 60, so we need like 2 more houses. Even though I think we have 3 building. Okay, we're gonna have a cold snap in 2 days. We can pass a law. We should do that. Gravely ill and amputees will be cared for at low-cost special homes. That sounds good. Leave Gulo kept alive in care houses no longer burden medical posts. Residents of care houses eat half as much, hope will rise slightly. That sounds kind of good.
A new law has passed.
Alright. We now have less sick people than we have places for the sick people. We don't have anybody waiting. So that's good. We're going to send the scouts back out because that is our want. Check out this shrouded cave. Well, actually, check out this place that's really close by. How do I cancel your current task? Okay, there we go. It's been a little while. Okay, now we have more people. Okay, hold on. So, guard post gets more workers. You get more workers. Storage near capacity. Wood is full. Storage near capacity. Wood is full. Okay. We still have 3 people homeless. But we have like... Oh. But we have 4 homes being built. I really enjoy the setting of this game. I hope the second one lives up to the hype. Alright, Steam Steel researched. I need to remember to do that after their shift ends. They have much for the second one? Well, my understanding of the second one is that it's a little less about survival and a little bit more about the politicking. But we'll see how it works out, because you're actually going out and reclaiming land from the like all this ice walls. Like in this game, these ice walls are set. I think in the second game, you'll be able to use your generator power to heat and melt ice to reclaim territory. I think, and that sounds neat to me. Alright, large resource depot. Well, actually, how are we doing on heating? Oh, generator efficiency. Frick. Return safely to the city. I don't really want them going in the same direction, but they kind of are. A lot of people unhoused, but the unhoused people should get to work as soon as they move in, building the homes. We're getting people out of the infirmary. We've got a day until... Okay, free time. We should build up the houses. All these people who are coming in, they should go to build these houses. That should be just enough houses. Work is done for the day. Let's upgrade one steel yard. Okay, all those homes should be getting built. Healthcare promise fulfilled. Healthcare house has been established in accordance with the new law. Hope rises. Nice. Gotta love that hope rising. Okay, our medical coverage is good at the moment. Sick people are coming in, but they're ending up... Yoink! Hold on. Food theft. Someone has stolen 170 rations from the stockpiles. Well, that is a true criminal. People are saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. This seems a ridiculous idea of leaving for London is gaining traction. Send guards to catch them. 170 is not a small amount of food rations. I'm fine. I have plenty of food rations. But that is not a small number of food rations. Guards may retrieve some stolen food. Like, just to be clear, we're good, but also not a small number of food rations. Alright, how are we looking on the food front now that we have all these extra people? We're barely behind. Scouts have reached their destination. Crash site. That's where our expedition was split up when our snow vehicles crashed during the snowstorm. Some of our precious supplies should be here. Explore. There are plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They've been tangled together in a single frozen mass. Ugh. As these people were trying to find at least a little bit of warmth before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. Take resources. Food is showing 0. Ah, raw food is showing 0, Captain Soja. Raw food gets turned into food rations. In a 1 to 2, and they're more filling and they're better for you, so they are better food, they last longer, and they make more food. So, for example, the hunters are going out for the night. They will bring back raw food in the morning, and then all day, the cookhouses will turn those raw food into food rations. Other cities may have fallen, but not London. It's impossible. No, you're not right. We have to get organized. We have to do something. Yeah, we have to stop the Londoners. They're freaking people out. Alright, things are about to get real cold. Alright, how am I doing on the housing front? Wait, how many people need to be in care houses? Patients? Got some child patients. Okay, we might need to build a second care house. Alright, we have a lot of unemployed people. What can we do? A lot of engineering, doobity-doo. Okay, full on wood. Let's get these workers to pick up these until they're done. Yeah, Fighting Arena is kind of like Fight Club. It lets people cool off steam and lowers discontent for maybe occasionally some minor injuries that they'll have to go to healthcare for. Alright, generator efficiency sounds good. Steam Hub Rage, let's get that going on. How are we currently looking on coal? We're looking real good on coal. We're gonna need a resource depot for coal at some point. Like, let me see. Fighting Arena. Every night a fight will be organized here, lowering discontent. It's part of the reason my discontent is bottomed out at the moment. But that combined with the difficulty, but I can get pretty far on normal difficulty. My only real problem playing this scenario on normal difficulty is, like I said, like the last percentage. Surviving the inevitable cold freeze that you know is coming the whole time. Well, at the very top center of the screen, Captain Soja, my current default temperature is negative 30 degrees Celsius. Throughout the course of normal campaign playthrough, I believe this particular story gets you to negative 40 permanently, and then the last freeze lasts for like a week. And you have to have the coal to keep everybody warm and the food to keep everybody fed. And it lowers the temperature by like 30 or 40 levels. 30 or 40 Celsius. Real bad.
Workday end. It's time for rest.
But yeah, essentially a full freeze. Oh man, okay. Here comes the cold snap. You can see the temperature will drop 1 level in about 6 hours. Or is that 1 hour? Exclamation mark. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 181 food rations from the stockpiles. People are angry that the Londoners are putting together a crazy idea before the needs of the city. Send the guards to catch them. Also, we've explored. Huge ship has been dismantled here. Only its massive keel plates remain under the ice. Railroad tracks lead south. Explore. We found a piece of hull bolted to a boulder. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year 1886, the American expedition aboard the Hepatitis landed here in search of a haven from global glacification. May God preserve the souls of our fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship Prometheus. Sites discovered Tesla City. Well, let's check out Tesla City. Okay. Now it's nighttime, everybody's in a house. We have 60 vacant... Well, we have full care houses, so I assume that there's more people who need care houses. So... build another care house. And while people are home at night, we can build up most of the remaining houses. Temporarily leaving 2 people homeless. Guards failed? Our guards did a good job. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now they can put an end to the thievery. What should we do with the thief? Let him go, but prepare a place for him soon? Banish him? Our people will decide his fate. You have 3 days to build a prison. Well, I assume that's under purpose? I don't remember now. Prison. Those who threaten the stability of our city have to be isolated for the good of us all. Build prison. Round up prison used to catch wrongdoers. Prisoners will abandon their misguided views.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Can't really build it away from people, so we'll just go with that. Discontent rises from building a prison. Build only criminals to end up there ourselves some days. Lock them up. Lock up all of them. Lock them up. Lock them up.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Okay. Let's check and see if any... Okay. You people need to stop working here. Because it's very cold. What about their emails? That's a great question, Captain Soja. Technically speaking, we're before anybody has email. This is an alternate history game. So I believe we're alive in like the year 1930 or 1880, like somewhere in that 50-year time period. Alternate history. So there are no emails. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I should have built the Steamworks at night. Damn. We're doing good on coal, but we could... Let's get people improved housing. Prison is open. You prove that the promises increased safety and order wasn't just words. Hope rises. Huzzah! Improved heaters. Cool, cool. I want to research houses, though, so let's get mechanical calculators going on. Scouts have reached Tesla City. City is modern and meticulously built. A tall tower emits a constant barrier of lightning deflecting the incoming snow, but nobody comes out to greet us. Explore. I always thought it was an odd post-apocalyptic game. Well, it's post-apocalypse, it's just that the apocalypse happens before our present. It's an alternate history game post-apocalyptically. Thunder Unleashed. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. A central tower shines with blue glow of electric discharges, which form a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies laying in the streets, and the stench of burned flesh taints the air. We saw a lightning streak from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in its roof. Risk entering the city. Scouts will try to disable the electrical discharge. Okay. We entered the city. We've seen a thing or two in our lives, but nothing has frightened us as much as this blasting lightning until we figure out how to switch it off. That is, now we'll be able to establish an outpost here. Oh, an outpost for what? I don't think I have outpost technology. Outpost can deliver a steam core every day? That sounds badass. Okay, I would like to establish an outpost. Where is the outpost technology? I don't remember. Outpost depot. We need outpost depot. I could have had it already, but we're working towards stuff. Now that we have a few more mouths to feed, how are we doing on food? Okay. Let's get outpost technology. And for anybody who's watching later on the YouTube, the episodic version, I would like to thank you for watching. This has been Frostpunk 1, presented by Improvision Entertainment. I've been Huntermud, and I will see you in the future. Alright, we'll bring episode version back for story stuff as always. I hope you guys are having a good time. Oh, I guess I don't know if Captain Soja finished it. Oh yeah, somebody voted in the poll. I'm going to assume it was Captain Soja. Yoink. So give me a second. I'm just gonna look at the temporary, the super preliminary early results. Uh-oh. I've got an error. There's something wrong with my algorithm. What the hell? Copy. Paste. Okay, I fixed that part of it. Well, I mean, with almost nobody voting, it's very sporadic at the moment. There are no standout votes. But if you voted in the poll, I want to thank you for voting. And if you need the poll, then until I get Nightbot working, I mean, it works in Twitch, but not the other platforms. So here, if you happen to be watching silently, consider voting in the poll for what games you'd like to see me play on upcoming streams. It is a list of 31 open world games that you get to pick up to your top 10 of, or you can just pick one, and then you can suggest a game at the end for what game you'd want to see me play on stream. And that game will at least show up in the user pick poll, or it might show up in any earlier polls. Huh. Oh. Oh, there's no up. It just happened, Captain Soja, and I missed it. The temperature is now negative 40, and there's no indication that it's going to go up in a few days. I'm going to turn on this heater. That should be more efficient. More cozy. So it just happened. I don't think you get warned. I think it's just it happens now. Let me check out the chilliness. Alright, chilly can lead to a little bit of cold temperatures, but we're doing okay at the moment. We need to get these houses upgraded to bunks. and then from there onward. Got a lot of people not working at the moment, so let's try and get... Alright, I think we're doing okay on coal, but I would really like to get ahead of the coal situation. I'm gonna need a resource depot, I think. Outpost depot researched. I forget what the button for road is. Button for street. Okay. Um... Okay. Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and this is more Frostpunk 1. Cold homes. Oh, the cold homes thing is always a trap. Captain, some of our people are concerned about low temperatures in their homes, quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. Okay, here's the problem. How many people do you want me to get? 8 of them? Okay. I'm pretty good on hope at the moment, as much as I would like some hope. The problem is that if I heat the homes, and then I forget, or a temperature drops, or something like that goes on, and those homes drop even 1 level of temperature, you auto fail and you get hit for it, even if it's for a second. So discontent will rise slightly. I'm okay with discontent rising slightly. So we're not going to do that. We are currently building our outpost situation, and we're about to have scouts get to their destination right now. Hot spring, a tiny patch of sea freezing here. The Americans used this opportunity to set up a fishing village. It's deserted now. Well, currently, Captain Soja, the risk is simply that the only objective you currently have is in the bottom left corner of the screen, which, if I've done my setup correctly, should be just under my picture. Yeah. Down there, the Londoners, that's the only real current campaign objective we have at the moment. And any amount of discontent or upsetness will increase that number each day, like daily in the morning. Alright, this fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla's a madman. He casts out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure. The village was left in order. We should send a team to start fishing. Leave the village intact. We might could use it. Oh, let's check out the research station. Like, it doesn't hurt me to get a little discontent because that'll be solved by my arenas. Alright, let's see. Now we got housing situation. 60 in care houses. How many engineers do we have? We have 10 engineers. How are we doing on steel? Steel's a little close. Oh, it's nighttime. I should upgrade the steel thing. Another theft. Captain and the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 142 food rations. People are angry that the Londoners are putting their crazy idea before the needs of the city. Send the guards to catch them. Guards succeeded. Cool. Cool, cool. That sounded like a death. Is that our first death? One of our guardsmen was beaten to death while chasing the Londoners. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him? Lock him up, banish him, let him go, he isn't the murderer? Lock him up. Number of Londoners will fall. Yep. 21 Londoners. And I have an opening in a guard post. Okay, how are we doing on temperature here? Do we have enough? We got enough. We got it. Okay, we're making an abundance. Let's turn this on. Abundance enough to prevent further bloodshed. Yes, I agree. This promise won't bring him back, but it's something. Okay, while everybody's home, you said we have 130 something beds vacant? Damn. So we can actually... Wait, no. 130... Okay. So that means 10. Wait, what am I saying? 130? We have 120 beds vacant. That means we have 12 houses that have nobody in them. 12 homes, I should say. 12 homes with nobody in them. I go to people, and I go to bunkhouse. There are only 5 left in the middle, so that means those are probably the ones without people in them because they're colder. Nope, that one has people in it. Alright. Teach me. Whoops! How did I miscount that? Maybe they just need another place to go. Scout waiting. Door of the research station has been bashed in. There are signs of fighting inside. Broken furniture, damaged scientific instruments, and splatters of blood. Explore. Inside the ramshackle station, we found Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like the sun's dimming, volcanic ash, could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in the Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashes, and then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountains. Okay. So we don't think it's volcanic ash. And we don't think it's the sun dimming. Could have been an asteroid impact? Let's check out the cave hideout. Are we still building the outpost thing? We are. Volcano seems more like Krakatoa. I could see that. Gotta move on, lads. There's plenty of work to do. Scouts have reached the children's hideout. Children's hideout? Oh, survivor. This cave is a hideout for some children who were evacuated from Winterhome. There are no adult survivors here. We should talk to the kids and take them to our city. Little survivors. Little lamplight. We talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from Winterhome on a secret adventure. Teachers told them they were going to stay for a while. When the food ran low, the guardians went back to get more and didn't return. It seems these kids were evacuated in time before things in the city got really ugly. Escort the children to the city. 34 children. Into an orderly column and set off towards the city. They walk quietly and resolutely, like little adults, the youngest clutching their toys tightly. This is going to be a long journey. Please have enough warm beds prepared for their arrival. You got it. What is that building without workers? Oh. That should be enough. Actually, can I check? Okay, I guess I can only check my total number of kids. That should be fine. How are we doing on food, guys? We're about to be a little bit... Okay, we're a little ahead of food, but not terribly ahead of food. We're researching the large resource depot. Getting to the point where we probably want a second cookhouse. Where's the first one? Oh, it's right there. So I want to put it up over here. Okay. How chilly is this location? It's kind of chilly. Okay. We're gonna start needing some more coal. Scouts have reached the cave hideout. Climb up to the cave. A low stone wall stands across its entrance. Behind it, we can see several men. As we approach, the inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind a wall barring the entrance. They're in bad shape, weak from the nourishment and illness. Talk to them. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the cave and are heading home with these poor wretches in tow. 35 workers. Okay. We've got influx of people going on. It's staying pretty chilly. Oh, I should upgrade the remaining food thing. Large depot. Need 75 steel for that. Okay. We'll get right on that. We must be getting low on how much wood we can pick up. Let's do gathering post installation. And then we'll get cookhouse installation, which I think is a thing. No, hothouse installation. Cookhouse installation I already have? No, I don't have. I've missed. And that should allow more people to get to their food better.
Workday end. It's time for rest.
How much do I need? 90, 95? Resource. Large resource depot. Depot. Whoops. Cool. Order thing. Fault in the system. Sir, a man protesting in front of the prison is screaming at the top of his lungs about abuse of our penitentiary system. Who are they locking up? He yells at anyone who passes by. Criminals or innocent people who dare to speak up? Think about it. What should we do with him? Ignore him. Do we have anybody locked up? Look, we've locked up Dick Churchill. Okay. One guy. And he's a dick. Like, come on. Man, I swallowed that weird. Not the dick. I didn't swallow the dick weird. Don't worry about it. Okay, how are we doing on resources? We're barely positive. Okay. We need coal mining next. Well, no, we don't. Actually, we can get by on coal thumpers in this first setup. There are other things that we could be... well, I mean, it'll get really cold, so... What we really need to do is unlock factory. Alright, we're good on coal for a while. Exclamation point. The end of thievery. We put an end to the stealing. The filthy thief is finally in prison. 53 food rations and 47 wood retrieved with the information that we got from him. Well done. Hope went up a lot for that. Exclamation point. People abandoned the Londoners. Wow, that was like 4 people. Sir, several people wanted to flee London and have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions convinced them there is hope for us yet. I'm glad to hear that. Speaking of, let's pass a law. Ceremonial funerals? Loss of hope after death is halved. I mean, we've only had 1 death. That might not be that useful. Where is public house? Even in the harsh world, people still need to raise their spirits in good company with a stiff drink. Building a public house, patrons are less discontented, hope will rise slightly. You have to build a public house. I'm pretty sure that's a bar. So let's bar it up.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Oh, will remind us of home, and today will be a good day. I can feel it. There you go. Be hopeful. Be hopeful, GD. You span the scouts at the beacon or send them back to Frostlands? Sending them back to the Frostlands. Alright. We have some homelessness? Trying to stay on top of the homelessness situation. Trying to stay on top of the... eating situation. Alright, what do we really need? What we really need is more steel. Do we have any... Ooh, we've got a dip of 2 cold down in a few days. Generator upgrade 2. Public house erected. In accordance with new law, people were anxious to let off steam at the new House of Respite. You can disband the scouts of the beacon or send them back out into Frostland. Oh. I wasn't prepared with all those houses. Now I will be. Okay, quickly before the generator turns all the way the fudge up. Okay, it doesn't look like it's doing that this time. Okay. Generator range might be good. Let's go with heater efficiency. One of the things I like about this game that I wish Stellaris had was like animations on screen. So whenever it's snowing, whenever it's cooking heat for the heater, for the generator, I should say, like those particle effects are always going by. But if the game is paused, everything freezes in place. So it's really obvious that the game is paused. Stellaris needs a better on-screen indicator that the game is paused, I still think, after like 7 years. We can do a new law. They keep moving in Stellaris. Yeah, everything that's animated in Stellaris. I mean, if you're zoomed all the way in and there's like a fight happening, then yeah, the laser beams will pause. But like planets keep rotating and stars are stationary, and you're usually looking at things from the from the galactic map and not the local map anyway. So I mean, even if you were zoomed in, you would like have to notice it. But basically, there's a little indicator in the top right corner of the screen. Your feed of yourself want out. Went out? Oh. The hell? Thanks, Soja. Let me see what happened. Nothing happened. It's still running. Alright, time to plug and unplug. Did it just go out? What in the good grief? Alright guys, well, for anybody who's watching later on the YouTube, I'm not gonna troubleshoot it during the course of the episode, and the episode's like 26 minutes long. So that should be tidied up. I am an Elgato picture and have been Huntermun. Over to the side here, this has been Frostpunk. And I will see you in the future. You... You can't hear me? Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. It looks like I'm still broadcasting audio to chat. Let me reopen Elgato. Connected via USB. Let's see here. At all? Huh. OBS says my audio is working. Not my camera. I wonder what happened. Hang with me a second. Is it frozen completely? Can you see, hear the game? The game I can see. Okay. No sound though. Game on you. What the fuck? Hang while I restart.